Welcome to We're All Just Faking It. This is episode 31. Today we are talking about getting organized in home life and online. With us today we have Steph, Braylon, Blaze, and myself, Dana. So, did anyone fake it last week?
I mean, last week was 420 week, so definitely best possible attitude for worst possible scenarios. How about you?
Yeah, it's been a stressful week. The last couple of weeks at work. So yeah, just been getting through that.
The last few weeks have been kind of crazy for me because, we recorded that episode and then I immediately had to go back to my hometown, and that was not the best time, I guess. I mean, it was good, but not the reason for it, I guess. But that was weird. Um, yeah.
Weird is
Other
okay.
than that, no, I haven't really faked it.
I didn't really have to fake it last week, but I also didn't have the greatest week last week. I just didn't have too many scenarios where I was put in situations where I couldn't just be low energy and kind of blobby. So I would have had to fake it if I had something to do that would require that, but I got lucky and everything was real chill that week, so it kind of worked out in my favor. It was nice. It was not nice, but it was nice. Same as Blaze.
I very badly want a very wide arm on my chair so Butters can come and sit. Is that Cassie? Dana?
Yeah.
Oh,
I keep forgetting how large Butters is. And then I see Cassie on your cam and it's like, oh, she's 8 pounds. 8 pounds of cute.
Yeah, my friend came around my house the other day for the first time ever. And she met Cassie and she was like, oh my God, I've seen her on stream and on pictures and stuff, but nothing prepared me for how tiny she is.
Oh,
So she's a little small baby.
Do you know how much she weighs?
Um,
6 pounds?
I don't actually. She's got to be coming up for a checkup soon though, so I will find out then for sure.
My sister's cat is so tiny. She's the tiniest little cat in the whole world too. She's so small, and she's 6.5 pounds. And baby kitty in the wintertime, he is 16 pounds.
yes.
baby.
Yes.
When he's at his biggest.
13-pound cat.
Yeah, when he's at his chunkiest, about 16 pounds. During summer, he gets real skinny, but
little skinny boy. See, Butters, she has a lot of the growth, but we tease her. You're a 16-pound cat, man, or at least a 13-pound cat, because we have a 14-pound dog, and they're about the same. Little chunkies.
okay, so home organization. What are your guys' biggest tips for organizing your home or your living space? Doesn't necessarily have to be a whole home.
Don't put it down, put it away,
That's
because
great.
when you put it down,
That
you
is
put
such a
more
good
things
one.
on it. It's awful.
What do you do when you don't have a place for it yet?
You have to make a place.
I have a sofa of doom, it seems, that everything goes onto, and then I go through it and I'm like, okay, I need a new thing to put stuff in. I need to get another organizational box, or I got my rolling cart, I'm getting a new rolling cart because my books don't fit all on my shelf. So yeah, I look at whether I need the thing, if I already have a place that the thing goes, and if not, then I find a place for that thing to go, or buy a place for that thing to go.
Braylon has a doom table. And if you see that closet that's right there, that is a doom closet. So
I was gonna say,
I
do the
can
rest of
barely
you have, a
open
doom place?
that closet, and it's a walk-in. That's how doomy it is.
Does everybody have a doom area?
As long as it's
I
not
do.
in plain view for me, yeah, I have many. I have a lot, but they're all hidden. They're all like behind doors. Except my doom table.
The
I
door
My doom
right
table is
behind
not.
me is my doom closet.
I don't have a doom place, really. I don't think I have a closet that has some
I'm
shit in
trying to
it that
think because I've
probably
been to your
shouldn't be in it.
house. The only thing I can
I have
think
a
is
couple of drawers.
by your door, maybe? By your front door?
My shit's just everywhere. That's the problem. My shit's just everywhere. That's like that's
A
I you know,
doom house.
I'm not a dirty person. I am a very
Aw.
cluttered person,
There's a
and it
difference.
sucks because like I mean this room stays fairly organized, but not everything really has a place. It just like looks decent in the area that it's in. And I need like someone to come and help me and like, okay, we're going to go to the Container Store and we're going to solve for this, this, and this. I need that person in my life.
I can
I
do
don't know how
that.
to do
I'm
it.
really
Same.
great
I
at
need
that.
it.
I'm like so good at that. I should charge people I'm that good at it. But
Can we fucking hang out?
my home organization strategy is like I need my space to be super tidy. So like no clutter. But like you might be like that's cluttered, but for me like it is in a way that I like. So like my whole house is pretty tidy and pretty clean. But then you open any like cabinet or drawer or anything and it's chaos. But as long as I can't see the chaos, then I don't care about it. So I'm like half and half.
I
What you see and what I use in the rooms I'm in on a daily basis are good, but the closets are scary.
trying to get better about purging.
Hmm.
Like there's no reason for me to have this amount of shit.
I really
Just not.
struggle though because like so I organized my bookshelf at Christmas, and then I got more books and they don't fit there, and so now it's like chaos again. Um so I need to like get something to put those books in, but this that I organized is has stayed fairly organized for ages because I try not to dump things on it. So yeah, that's been good. I mean, my friend Hannah is just like you, Braylon. She's like, I can come around, I can help you organize and clear, and we can deal with your doom sofa. She literally came to my house when she saw Cassie, and I was like, you can clearly see the area that gets seen on the camera for stream and the area that is not seen on stream.
That's funny.
Because I've got like just after this desk is my doom sofa.
I never knew
And then
this.
you've got
Same.
my exercise bike just literally like you can see it a little bit there, and that's got clothes on it as well. Well, it's just got two jumpers on it, one of them I'm wearing right now, and some hangers on it because I've got a laundry basket on my sofa which I need to get the clothes into my wardrobe, and the hangers for those clothes are on my bike. So yeah, it's all it just past that point we don't look at it, but this point looks fairly nice.
That's one of my
Like,
biggest tips actually for organizing is find somebody that will help you do it. If you're not the type of person that's good at like cleaning out your closet, find somebody like a friend or a relative or anybody who will sit there with you and kind of help you facilitate it, because it's really helpful if you
Yeah,
have somebody to help you.
she was supposed to come around last Sunday, but I unfortunately was ill on Saturday, so I had to use Sunday to do uni work. So I had to cancel, but I will be utilizing her because she's very lovely and she doesn't make me feel embarrassed, which is a really good trait to have when you're asking for a friend to help, or
It
when a
is.
friend offers to help.
Yeah.
agreed.
I have like a whole system that I think anyone could follow to clean out a doom closet though.
Like honestly, systems are key, especially with ADHD. If you have a system, stick with it. Stick with it. Work the system. I fall off.
I get overwhelmed as heck with any like doom area, so to speak, or just like organizing the home in general. I am the worst at it. Like my desk stays kind of tidy, but other than that, no.
Just an example of like a small system that we do in our house that works really good that might like help you think of another system to help yourself. My husband like used to leave his socks everywhere, so I just got a little basket and put it on top of the laundry machine, which is also on like our first floor, and then now he just puts his socks in there because it's not like all the way upstairs in our bedroom. So if there's like a weird little easy organizational tool, like if you find yourself like throwing your shoes in every which place, like get a shoe stand. Like find a little solution and put it where you're currently leaving the things already. That's key.
Yeah. That's what I did
I'm
with my
fucking
shoe rack.
cracking up. That's
100%.
amazing.
It works.
Dude, the basket is a really great idea because you know what I've been doing? Like, honestly, not even fucking around. I have been trying to train Izzo to pick up my socks from around the house
Oh
and bring
my
them to a
gosh.
specific
He needs a
area
little
so
basket
that I
to
can
put
just
them
throw them in the
in.
laundry.
Yeah.
He just needs to go and bring them into the bedroom. I don't care if they're like by his crate, but like we're working on it. It's slow, but he's brought a sock to Rona, which it was amazing.
I love that Braylon went, let's get a basket, and Steph was like, how can I use my dog to my advantage?
Two different
Get
kinds
him
of
to
people.
work for living here. You know, you
He
don't live
needs to
here for
get a
free.
job. Okay? Get a job. That
Aw.
this animal over here needs to get a fucking job.
I've been
I'll pay
telling
him in
Mira
dog
that
talk.
for weeks.
Yeah, I tell that to Otto
She needs to
too.
Go to
get a
work.
job.
Go to work.
We always are like,
Time to pick stuff up.
Otto, why can't you go to the store and get us some food right now? Like, please, Otto, will you drive to Jack in the Box for us? Like,
I'll write the list for you. I'll put the money in an envelope. All you got to do is just give it to the right guy. Like it's super easy. Robots can do it.
pets are great. You have like a whole organizational system for your pets, Steph. Like, it's like
Yeah,
very, I
in
would
a
say, very
way.
organized.
Are you talking about the Notion directions I
No,
wrote you
oh,
for
well,
butter?
that. No, I was just talking about like your physical pet stuff. Like, it's all categorized and like in little drawers and
Yeah.
things.
So
It's a lot
I
of
try to be
stuff.
organized. It is. So I have a 3 drawers, like it's like a plastic set of drawers, and the bottom drawer, I believe, is all of the dog stuff. And then no, the bottom drawer is clothing. Excuse me. The bottom drawer is like little vests and sweaters and shit for the animals that I've collected and accumulated over the years. There's a lot of Halloween costumes in there. The middle drawer is all of the dog stuff. Treats and bones and brushing stuffs, and then the top drawer is all the cat stuff. And then it's honestly, like dogs love routine. Like he knows if you're going into the middle drawer, it's something for him. So he gets super excited. I try to keep stuff organized. It's just all the shit that I don't have a place for that I really struggle with, and it's like I fall off the wagon on organizational systems. Like on it, it's like I have all the advice, but applying it is the hard part. I am not as organized at home as I am at work. The
Same.
energy.
I think that's why I recommend having someone help you, because I think if you can get from the messy to the organized and have somebody help you make systems, you can then use those systems. Like you'll do, and as long as they work for you, it just you might need someone's help getting from like I'm things are messy to things are organized. But like once that's
That's
in
what I need.
place, like you can use those systems. My sister and I organized my older sister's house when she broke her leg, and I mean like we did top to bottom. Her house is small, but we like organized every single closet and every single thing. And to this day, it's like 5 years ago, to this day I go over to her house and she's still using all the systems still, and our house is no longer messy.
But
She just like didn't know how to make
it's like
those systems for herself.
the systems. Yeah. Rona and I try to hold each other accountable. Like I have no problem paying someone to come and like clean my house so it's nice and squeaky clean, because it's so much easier to keep a house clean than it is when you're like overwhelmed with it because you let it go for so long. So we're trying to hold each other accountable. It's me. I'm the problem. Like I got a new pair of slippers the other day, and I like opened them up on the island, and then like I came back 2 days later, and all of the like the garbage from the slippers is still on the island. I was like picking it up. I
Oh
was like,
my
I'm
God.
so sorry. It's me. I'm the problem. I'm trying.
Don't put it down, put it away. And that includes
away.
putting it in the trash can.
Okay,
I need to.
speaking of that
Like,
though,
why put it
for
down when you
instance,
could just
my
put it in the
apartment.
trash?
Well, for
I
instance,
wanted
my
to put the slippers on.
apartment. Sometimes we get like a bunch of boxes and stuff like that, and we have to go all the way out to the dumpster to dump all of this stuff. So we had boxes that piled up for months and months and months, and Reagan, while I was gone last weekend, got rid of all of them. And I cannot tell you how much better I feel
Yeah,
with those
I
gone.
can imagine.
Because
Oh,
it was awful.
I got a life
it
hack.
was so bad.
I have a life hack on cardboard boxes. Okay, cardboard boxes in my household have like a 2-week lifespan because we have a cat. We just make cat houses and we give her plenty of coverage, and it's like I can't, and I tell Verona all the time I complain about it, but I do nothing about it. I would make so much more fucking content if I didn't have a goddamn cardboard box in the background of every shot. It's every fucking shot. Just get a cat, Blaze, and then you get a 2-week lifespan on your cardboard boxes with no shame.
My cat does not care that much about cardboard.
What?
Yeah, he'll do it for like 5 minutes, but we have bulk trash, so every month we just put all our cardboard on the curb and then they come and pick it up. But sometimes there's a ton of cardboard because it's like 3 weeks until we can put it out, or we forget to put it out. We have to wait another 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So I just have
I'm also
so we have like a place called Primark in the UK, and they have massive like paper bags, like huge, like
love it.
paper bags. And that is my recycling bin for my room. So anything I have that gets recycled goes in that bag. Once that bag is full, normally on a Sunday, I'll empty it into our recycling bin. And boxes I'll break down and I'll put next to it, so I know that's all needs to go. So yeah, I think like once every 2 weeks I have to like empty all the like paper and cardboard into the bin. It's not too bad.
That's not
That's
bad
my
at all.
I also
That's your
hoard,
system.
Yeah.
Yeah. It works for some
See,
reason.
I have half that system. I collect all of my recycling to take it to the dispensary, and then guess what I don't do? I never take it to the dispensary. It'll make it into my car at best, and then I'll drive around with it for 2 months, and then I'll eventually throw it away. I'm a problem.
Sometimes I have a little system where sometimes if I have a task like that I know I'm going to procrastinate on, I have a little rule for myself. And that rule is the second that I think about it after I've forgotten it, I do it right then. Because usually this is an under 3-minute task. So I'm like,
Exactly.
bitch, it's 3 minutes. Just do it now. And so it helps me because like I do the exact same thing. I'll just, I need to take this to Goodwill. It takes 3 months to get it from the living room into my car, and then another 3 months to get it from the car to the Goodwill. So it's like if I see a Goodwill and I'm driving and I have 3 minutes, okay, I'm going right now. Like you just have to force yourself.
I have a
My
mattress
therapist
that I
told
need
me-
to do that with, and I cannot tell you how long it's been sitting in here.
Do it today.
Because I need to, like, I can't. I don't have a truck.
Oh,
How am I supposed to take a whole
See, that's
mattress?
bigger.
that's a
That's so
a
much
longer step
bigger.
task then. Yeah.
It's been months now.
Will Goodwill come pick it up? I feel like there's
Don't
places
know.
that'll come pick
Maybe.
up.
Salvation
bulk
Army
stuff like
might.
that. Yeah.
Also, you can rent a
I'll have
truck
to look
from
into that.
Home Depot for $20. It pick up.
We don't have Home Depot here. We're a low
Okay,
state.
well you can rent a truck from Lowe's, I think. Maybe they don't do that, but Home Depot
I
rents
don't
trucks
know.
pickups for $20.
U-Haul also does it. You can rent trunks from U-Haul
Yeah.
as well.
But
I
that
think
is
it's
a
U-Haul
much larger
Athens,
step.
though, if
Don't
I'm
guilt
not
trip
mistaken.
yourself too much.
Yeah.
That's like a 5-step
No.
hefty
Someone
lifting
picking it up,
task.
Yeah.
then that's less having someone pick up less steps for you. All you have to do is arrange a time and a date.
Maybe
Make
that's
sure you're home, and then maybe just look into that instead.
your task
Yeah, I
for
gotta
the
look
day.
into that.
Give it to yourself for a
See,
task today.
solution.
Look into picking up mattress.
So my therapist gave me some super dope advice as an ADHD person, and she's like, stop giving yourself the time to talk yourself out of doing the task. Stop that. When you, just like you said, Raylan, when you think about it, fucking do it. Just do it. Don't you will talk yourself out of it 100% of the time. Stop giving yourself that opportunity. Don't even give yourself the chance. Just get up and go do it. You're already in the process of going to go do it. Why would you stop yourself in the middle of that? And I was like, it kind of actually makes a little bit of sense.
I find too, like, making a conscious effort to look at how long things take me. Like, time yourself doing a task that you hate. How long does it take you?
Smart.
It's not very long. Then next time your brain is like, I don't want to do this, you can be like, well, I know this takes approximately 3.5 minutes. So do we have 3 minutes? Yeah, let's just get it done with. It's like doing something nice for
Maybe.
future you, too.
Maybe get your shit together, Steph.
But it takes
Maybe
practice. It takes practice. All of this takes
Also,
practice.
It took
Also-
practice with work. I just need to apply it to home. That's all.
Steph, you need to be kinder to yourself. If you're constantly making yourself feel bad about things, you're just gonna feel shame and not want to do it. Like,
I don't feel bad about it so much as like I'm so sick of my own shit by now. Like I know what I'm bringing to the table and it's a lot of goddamn excuses. And enough. Enough is enough. Get your shit together. Get it together.
Being sick of your
31 years
shit
old woman.
is a good way to enact change. When you get
Yeah.
to the point where you're absolutely sick of the way that you're acting or your habits, like that's the best time to change because you're like, all right, I need something new. This isn't working anymore.
Yeah, I have all the resources. I know the tips. I know the routines. I know the rituals. I have all of the great advice. I just need to fucking do it. I need to stop talking myself out of it.
Here's a thought. You're probably doing a way better job than you think that you are. Like your house is clean, you're organized. Like think of you're looking at like the 10% that you're not doing, and the 90% is you're doing good.
70% of our wardrobes are laying on the bed.
There's nothing wrong with that. Laundry is hard, okay?
I haven't actually done laundry in like 4
That
months.
it does create a problem because then when you go to do it, it's a mountain.
It's a mountain. So after we finish podcast today, my commitment to myself was I am going to go and either get in Discord with you guys if you're available, or I'm going to go put on a TV show and I'm going to go do the fucking laundry. And then after that, I'm going to do the fish tank. And then Mike might need help with some other stuff, maybe, because he's going to do the bathroom. Like I don't know what the fuck happened, guys. Like my wall like melted. I'll have to send you a picture. It looks like water damage, but it hasn't rained in Arizona, Braylon, right? It hasn't rained in Arizona in like weeks. There's no way in fuck my wall was melted for weeks and I didn't notice, right?
Yeah, I need to see this. I can't imagine.
I will send a picture. So on the topic of like mountains, what do you guys do when you feel overwhelmed from the home stuff?
Like how you said you hire somebody to do stuff. If you're able to, hiring somebody to do like the worst part of the thing that you're overwhelmed, even if that's laundry, like hire a laundry service if you're able to. Because
is that a thing?
Yes.
I didn't know you could do that.
Oh yeah.
I thought it was just like general house cleaning.
No,
It feels weird to hire someone to be like, "Can you help me with my laundry?" That'll probably take me 20 minutes.
Put it in these bags. They give you a bunch of bags. You sort your laundry into it. You like leave it on your front door. They come and pick it up. They do all your laundry. They bring it back. It's all folded.
Oh, that's crazy.
So
the washing the laundry is not a problem. It's the 7 to 10 business weeks of putting it away.
Maybe you need a new closet system. Like maybe your system isn't working for you.
I do. The system sucks. I hate that closet. But no, what do you guys do when you're feeling overwhelmed?
Well, I was overwhelmed and I was losing my mind for several weeks, and then Reagan helped with one part of me losing my mind. So I don't know. I don't really have a good answer for that.
Getting help.
I'm still trying to figure it out.
Getting help is good.
I need to get help.
Yeah, and even just asking for help is helpful.
Definitely. I feel like sometimes when you're overwhelmed, you feel like you have to deal with everything by yourself and you're stuck in it all by yourself. And just reaching out to one person and giving them one thing out of the whole things that you're overwhelmed with can really help break that cycle a little bit.
Also,
sure.
saying the words "I need help with." Like, don't scoot around the thing. Like, physically say, "I need help with this," and it's powerful. The other thing that I'll do is just do like a 5 to 10 minute task that I know might make me feel a little better, but will not take too much of my energy. Like, just one little thing that you can get done usually kind of helps me.
I think at the moment my biggest problem is I just don't have time. I've got so much going on with work and uni, and sometimes I get home, I'm just exhausted. I fall asleep at my desk while I'm trying to do stuff. So sometimes I have to wait until a moment where I'm just like manic and I start cleaning absolutely everything. Like at Christmas when I was like just organized everything, pulled everything out, went through everything. The other day, last Friday, I cleaned my desk finally, which was really helpful because I'm doing my uni work on my desk and stuff. I was starting to get overwhelmed with all the paper and bits everywhere. So that was helpful. Looking at my sofa, I think I'm gonna end up needing to take my friend's offer
You should.
for helping me.
You should.
Because
should.
every time I look
Seriously.
at it, I just feel oh god, I just like look away. Like, don't look at it. Like, look at what you've done
If it makes
or
It's
not
you
just
done.
stuff.
if it makes you
It's
feel
just a pile of
better,
stuff.
people that offer to help organize really enjoy organizing. So like, she's going to have fun.
That's true.
She wouldn't
I just
offer
did
that
fail.
if she
See,
wasn't going to enjoy it. Do you know?
Yeah, she did. She
so
did say, "I love doing it. No one ever takes me off of my offer, so please don't feel bad." And I was like, "Okay." So yeah, I think I might need to because I'm not sure I'm ever gonna get a chance to get to it if I don't just like finally reach out and say, "Please help
Yeah,
me."
do it. I bet she'll be so happy.
Oh.
starting from scratch is like my favorite. Gutting everything, putting it all back, redoing it completely is such satisfaction. But like, so when I have to do like Dana, what you're saying, like with going through like a pile, like a doom area, right? Like sometimes I make them in the craft room. Um, I try to look at it like I'm really excited for all the stuff that I'm gonna rediscover that I've lost for the last like however long that I've had the doom area. Like, do you really remember everything that you have in that area? I wouldn't. I always find something fun. Do you really,
I have a
Braylon?
mental catalog of every single thing that is in my house, and it could even be in the most obscure location, but if you're like, "Where's that little thing?" I'm like, "One moment. Brrr. Okay, here it is." That's
I can do that till I like organize the craft room, and then that skill is
I
gone.
get
I have no
so
idea.
frustrated when I lose something in my house because it never happens, and it will like drive me mad looking through every little area. It's frustrating.
I'm like that at work, actually. I have like a place to everything at work to the point that if someone moved one thing on my desk, I would know that someone had been on my
Exactly.
desk.
Yep.
Like 100%, I'll be like, "Oh, someone was on my desk." Like my cat, I have like this little tiny cat. I'm like, my cat has moved like an inch to the left.
Yes.
Like, where's my cat?
Yeah, don't touch my
I have
shit.
that same
I'm the
thing.
same way at work. Stop touching my stuff. Like,
I'm
you don't
like,
need it's not for you. Don't touch my stuff.
everything has its place in my at work. Like, I have room for everything, but everything has its place. Then I get home and I have to fit like my stream room, my study area, my office, my bedroom, everything in one room, and it kind of gets hard to have that organization for sure. Having room for my whole life to fit in one
Do you
room.
have IKEA?
Yeah,
Have you ever thought about
not
getting any of they have like these little systems where you like hang these little tracks on your ceiling, and then there's like these little curtain panels, so you could like create like a little separation of space in your room to have like a little curtain
oh
wall, and they're super affordable.
we have
Oh.
quite high ceilings.
Oh.
like
Oh.
actually very high ceilings.
That might make it
because it's
difficult.
like an old Victorian house, so I'm not sure how well that would. I don't feel like I need a partition. I just feel like I need more space, or like, I don't know, cubby holes on all of the walls to like put things in.
Yeah, if you did want some type of separation, I feel like that would be a good option. But I bet once you get your Doom couch cleaned up that you will feel loads better about your room.
I'm kind of thinking, do I need a sofa in my room at all? Because then I completely get rid of the Doom area itself, and then I can't put
That's
things
true.
on
That
it.
is a good option, is getting rid of the thing that you are currently using for a Doom
I
Doom
had it
pile.
because in case my friends wanted to come around and sit down and stuff, but since I put it
Yeah.
in, I've not had like since I've moved my room around to where it is and locked down and everything, no one's come to my room since to spend like to chill or hang. So I'm like, why have I got this here apart from to put shit on it at this point? Like,
True. I mean, you could add a table to it and you could eat there or find like a reason to sit there. But if you don't want to sit there yourself, ooh, no, absolutely. Sorry, I almost knocked my coffee over.
it's
Yeah,
just
no,
very
you can get
low
rid of it for sure.
down. Once you sit, because it's like quite low. Once you
Oh,
sit on it, it's really hard to get out of
I
it.
know
And
those
then
Got
Yep.
it.
couches.
yeah,
Oh, that sounds comfy though.
I've
Take
fallen
it.
asleep on it several times when it's cozy. Like, I won't lie to you, but it's also really hard to like get back up or even like sit properly where you're not sitting on your back. It feels like.
Nice cushy couch. Love it. I mean, yeah, if you want a separate place to sit too, you could always replace it with a chair, like an armchair type
Yeah,
thing. But I
yeah,
mean,
that's a good point.
depends. Lots more room in your room without a couch for sure.
Yeah, definitely. I'll have more room. For maybe an organization area at the end of my bed instead.
Yep. Love
Some
it. Love it.
shelves and things. I quite like looking at Braylon's room and looking at your room, your craft room. The little like the like shelves almost that are on the side, and they've got the little cubby holes. I feel like one of those in my room would be amazing. To kind of organize and or maybe put some plushies on, because Braylon's whole area is really
Seriously.
cute. I love looking at it. It gives me like so much serotonin for sure.
I
I love it.
wish I had like a shelf in my like back here or something, but I don't have the room.
What if, I mean, you
Use
could
the
put it on
dog
the
area,
wall.
that works.
True. I guess yeah, there's space on the wall. I also want something like on this wall, like in front of me that you guys can't see, but I do want to put like shelves on that. And I think that would also help with my desk organization as well, cuz I would have like a place to put a couple of things that are just sitting on my desk.
I feel
Yeah,
like
in my
that's why like my craft room is the most organized because I've taken the time to thoughtfully plan out organization like areas.
That is like the most helpful thing to do, I think, is to have like a plan for what you need. Like if I'm going to go through somebody's Doom pile, my first thing would be removing everything off the Doom pile, categorizing it into 3 piles: keep, donate, and sell, and then taking all the keep stuff. Once you get a pile, if you needed to like go to the store and buy like containers, you know what you need to put in the containers. So that's when I'd go to the store and then I'd come back, put all the stuff in the containers, put it away, or like whatever system. It works pretty good, but it's hard to do alone. It's not easy.
my biggest
Yeah.
problem is my Udi. Like, I just don't know where to put it, so it goes on the sofa and then it hides the things underneath it. So I mean, I guess technically if I moved a couple of things and then hid the rest under my Udi, it kind of doesn't look too bad. But like, if I was to wear my Udi, then everyone would know, like, and see all the stuff underneath it. And it's not a great plan, you know.
Like, I don't know. So something else I struggle with as like an ADHD person with the organizing, like Brea, I love the boxes, right? The boxes, or even like clear boxes. I've seen clear boxes as a great way to organize stuff so you can see what's inside of it. I don't remember where all that shit is. Like, I'm thinking about taking a label maker to all of these bins back
That's what I
here
was going to
so I know what the
suggest.
fuck is in them. So it's like in my brain, I have like sewing stuff in the bottom left, or I have like wood stuff in the top left. It's It's
I just
but it's like I'm also living with
I
someone,
just
so I have
saw
to
this
organize for them
app
too.
and I'll have to find out what it's called and send it to you. But it gives you labels. So you like upload and put like what is in every single box, and then it gives you labels with a QR code. So like imagine if like for your garage, you can scan the QR code and it tells you everything that's in the box.
That's so
Yeah,
cool.
That would be
right?
amazing for
I
moving house as well.
Yes.
Like,
That's crazy. So I started doing that in Notion, and then when I moved my second brain into a new second brain, like I started from scratch because I understood how to use Notion after that point, I accidentally deleted it.
Oh
And I do
no.
not have the will to sit back for 5
Do
hours and
it
go through every
again.
fucking thing in the room
Yeah.
again. Not doing it. Not doing it.
The only thing I use Notion for, like home organization wise, is to like keep all of my links, like where I pay all my bills and stuff, because that's like super weird links, and recipes that I like, because I like to be able to just
Really?
look at a list of food and then like pick a meal from that for dinner.
That's
Um,
really?
I do that, but with Google Drive, I have like a whole recipe. Like, I have sections like desserts, main meals, snacks, like etc. Drinks.
I
Yeah.
have a meal planning Notion template, which I absolutely love. Like you add your own recipes to it and you can do your own pictures. And then as you add the meals to the days of the week, it builds your grocery list. And then you can go through like your kitchen and check off the ingredients you have. And then you have an explicit grocery list. I use
Oh,
Notion
nice.
for everything though. I have like self care ideas in there. I drop in like my organization process, like notes that I want to take for like just like streaming or like routines, schedules. I have a note for Notion maintenance that I want to do on my own stuff, home repairs and improvements. That was super handy. We went to Home Depot to pick up like caulk for the windowsill. And I was like, I opened it up. I was like, do you also want to get like XYZ while we're here? I note all my healthcare information goes in there. I take notes for therapy sessions in Notion. I save all of our restaurant orders in Notion. So I know like the stuff that we like and don't like. I do everything in here.
I do just about everything as well. Like there's not really any other system that I use when it comes to storing and managing information. Like very rarely I'll put stuff in my notes app. Like if it's something I don't have to access that often, like an email script or something weird. But yeah, most
Yeah.
everything that I do goes in Notion. My mom has this saying with me at work. She'll be like, put that in your Notion, because she knows if it's not in there, then I'll forget about it. So sure, she'll be like, did you put that in your Notion? And I'm like, yep, doing it
Oh my
now.
god.
Um,
Dude, my work does the same thing to me. They're like, "Steph, make sure you add it to Notion." Or I'll tell them like, "All right, it's in Notion, so you don't have to worry. I'm not gonna forget
yeah,
it."
because otherwise you will forget. I forget everything.
Just use the fucking tools. I saw a tweet where it's like they felt guilty for using the notes resources. Like they felt bad for having to write everything down because they can't remember everything. And I'm like, you're a human being with a human brain. You're really beating yourself up because you can't remember every fucking minute detail that someone throws at you over the course of a week? Fuck off.
We're not
Write
supposed to
it
remember
down.
that much stuff.
No. That's literally the top of my parking lot. Write it down, make it happen.
What about you guys? What do you use Notion for?
I don't use it currently. I I did, and then everything just went really busy on it, and I just was like overwhelmed, and I just never used it. I just went back to using like my notes page on my phone, my calendar, and sending scheduled text to myself to remind me of things to ask people. But I do want to get back
That's
into it
smart.
because like I have a shit ton of like paper on my desk, like that I could just put in Notion. Be great. So I do need to get back into that. I deleted a whole load of templates that I never used as well, just to kind of dumb that down like a little bit, have it like reduced. So I want to use it again to put like notes in things, links I don't want to forget, have it more as an organized thing instead of having just paper everywhere and post-it notes everywhere.
feel
I
that.
help with
So
organizing my desk.
for work, I use a mix of OneNote and then Teams. And sometimes I'll put stuff in my Notion for work, but I haven't been using it as much lately. I've been using OneNote a lot more than anything just because it's already on my work computer. So it's like easier for me to access, and I don't have to load up another browser to also have Notion up there. But for like I put like some stuff in my Notion for work. Like if I need to complete specific task, I will put them in my Notion just so that it's easier for me to track. But other than that, I don't use it that much. Um I also use my Notion for the podcast for sure to keep track with episodes if I've edited it and stuff like that. So
Actually, the
that's
new Notion that
basically
we
how
have
I
for the
use it.
podcast, I found really helpful, and it's making me want to
Mhm.
use Notion again because I'm like, everything's in one place. It's super easy. It's super clean. It's not like a whole big Google Doc of like scrolling.
Somebody is releasing templates soon, so
Ooh.
It's Braylon. I know who it is. It's Braylon. It's
Spoiler
Fluffy
alert.
Monkey. She's doing
I'm gonna
it
be using all of you guys as guinea pigs. I hope that's okay.
Of course, you wouldn't expect
completely.
anything else.
I was telling the group earlier. I'm just like slowly poaching things off of Braylon's templates and adding them to our podcast ones. So it's like she just like jumps in and does it herself because she does it way better than I do. And
I thought it was
Peace
so
and
good
pie.
though. You did literally so good on our podcast template. Steph made it for us and it looks so good. And it's super functional, which is great. Do you guys ever take time to like declutter your online spaces? Like your phone?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mostly when I'm pooping, to be honest with
That's my airplane task.
you. Airplane? That's awesome. I
Because
love that.
I will go through like all of my photos and clear out like screenshots and like add photos from events to albums and just like delete old like content videos and stuff. Because when you make content, your phone just becomes an absolute disaster when it comes to your camera roll, because I just have like
Oh god.
70,000 videos of random things. I like video my whole life basically. So, and then I'll like clear out all my
Wait,
browser tabs.
you clean out your camera roll?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
Why?
well, then it makes me feel so much better about my phone. Like just knowing that there's not just like random screenshots in there. I like,
Oh. Okay, no, I clean out like screenshots and stuff, but everything else I keep. I'm kind of like a digital hoarder in the sense.
but like everything,
Oh,
like obviously I keep all the photos and videos that I take. But I'm gonna go through, if I have like 72 photos of my cat on an afternoon, I'll narrow it down to 5.
oh no, I
Oh,
will keep
no.
the 72.
Yeah, I will keep all 72. Yeah, you're the oddball out on that one.
Okay.
No, all 72 of those belong in my phone.
Yeah, they don't belong in my phone, but I will have them on my Google Photos, so it's not clogging up my storage on my phone, but I still have all of them. But yeah, I like to go through WhatsApp photos 100% because like people send you gifts and stuff, and then it saves onto your phone. I'm like, I don't need this saved. Thank you very much.
Oh, that would
Okay,
drive me
that makes
crazy.
sense. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Also, like
I turn those folders off.
I'll edit like my Sims stuff on my phone, so then I'll go through and delete those later. Like I don't want that on my phone, you
Oh,
know?
that's fair. I guess I view my iCloud as like it's the cloud, right? Everything goes in there, and then if I ever need it, it's in there. I actually have like a project under home and work for miscellaneous tasks, and then my lunch break is usually when I do some of those miscellaneous tasks because they're not like work related, so it's like it's okay to work on them, but it's like more like I don't know, it's a little bit throughout the week to help keep up with it.
I do mine sometimes, but mostly I'll like sit down and do it in bulk. And
If I get like I get one of those like storage full notifications, I'm like, okay, time to go through the screenshots, time to go through all these like extra folders other than the camera roll.
Oh my gosh.
Um,
I always have
for
to pay
sure.
for the highest level of iPhone storage because like I have almost 19,000 photos and
Oh,
almost
geez.
3,000 videos on my phone.
Oh my god.
So yeah.
I actually
I'm
have a
nowhere
second
near that, thank
Google
goodness.
Drive, which I just moved a whole load of ebooks and stuff into, and taken them off my main Google Drive just to save some space, which has been really handy. Also, I didn't realize, but for some reason, the recycle bin that I have on my photos wasn't clearing itself out, so it had just like stored all of this all of these photos I deleted and not been like after 30 days getting rid of them. So once I cleared that out, storage was like a lot better.
That is helpful.
Funny enough, as an iPhone user, I actually drop all of my photos into Google Photos. Like, I don't actually leave them on my iPhone. So I don't really go through my photos that often. I kind of just do it as I accumulate them. I'll go through them and delete ones that I don't want, but I don't ever go back like months and look at
Yeah.
them.
I always
And
am looking at my
then
photos. So I like wanted to be
I
nice and
don't.
organized.
I
I used
guess
to have an
like
app on my
it didn't matter
iPod
when I had Google.
that would show like how many pictures like were of the same thing and stuff, and then like where it's blurred and that was really helpful actually. I don't know if anyone else like finds apps helpful.
For sorry,
Yeah,
I'm
for
so
what?
sorry I missed
Sorry, I
it.
missed it too.
Blaze, what were you gonna say?
I don't remember honestly. I think I was thinking about other like phone organization, I guess, but I can't really think of any that I do.
Do you clear your like do you guys like double tap your phone and start clearing through all of the many tabs you have open on your phone?
Yes. I'm at
Yes,
hold on,
sometimes.
hold on. Let's take a I'm at 75 open tabs on my mobile browser.
75?
75.
How did I have
Whoops.
38, so I'm right there with you, I
See,
think.
I gotta look at mine.
see, on Android phones you can close all tabs. You can just
Same.
double click it, close all tabs, and it's amazing. When my granny gets me to clear hers, I'm because she's got an iPhone, I'm there like swiping for absolutely ages.
Oh, like the apps themselves? So Vrona told me that no longer matters on iPhones, and I was like, I kind of don't care. I do not want any open apps on my phone. For what reason?
Yeah, but if they
You wanna
crash,
know
you
how
still
many
have
tabs I have
to.
open
How many?
How many?
in my browser? Just any guesses?
172.
126.
125. So Steph was
Whoa!
I
very close.
Whoa!
I use the Opera browser actually. I don't use Safari that comes with it. So I can just hit close all tabs right now,
Oh,
which I'm
amazing.
going to do because I didn't realize I had that many
Does
open.
Safari not have the option to close all tabs? I use Chrome.
I use
so
I think it
Safari,
does.
and I just did it
Okay, so you
manually,
should.
but I don't know.
In my Safari, I only have like 4 open. So
I don't even have Safari on my home screen. Hold please.
Mm.
How do you even tell? 29.
29's not bad.
No idea why.
Do you keep like your screens, like your multiple home screens? Like, are those all clean?
I only have one.
Oh, nice.
Believe it or not. I only use the main home screen. I do want to use more. I just haven't had the time to do it. But I do have like the multiple like focuses, one for work, one for streaming.
Oh, whoa, that's cool. I
I
don't use
have
that feature.
2. I use Focus.
I doxed myself one time.
I use the one
so I put
for
Focus on.
work. I have 2 home screens, one with solely widgets and then one with only a certain number of apps that I like always use. So I keep my phone actually like very organized.
I have 2 home screens too, and they're a combo of widgets and apps that I use all the time. But like, I don't have TikTok on my home screen, so I have to like do a little
Right.
search for TikTok if I want to open the app, which doesn't, it's not any
Honestly,
slower really than me just tapping the app.
it's for honestly okay, let me tell you why it's better to not have it on your home screen because like okay, so Verona challenged me to remove it from my he wanted me to delete it and I was like, I'm sorry, but I can't do that. I'll lose all of my drafts. And I have like too many in there to do that right now.
Yeah, you don't want to risk
I was like,
that.
I'll take it off of my home screen. For the entire week after I took it off of my home screen, I'd open my social media like little bucket thing and I would immediately go to tap where TikTok was. But TikTok's not there anymore, so I'd click on a different app and I'm like, "Oh, that's a problem."
I had this thought, and you guys can tell me if I'm crazy or if you agree. But ADHD is a processing disorder, which means like at its core, we like are processing information differently than everybody else. So, how I think of TikTok, like my brain is processing information faster and on a higher level than majority of other people all day long. Like I feel like when I look at the world, I see 1,000,000,000,000,000 details. I notice everything. Most people don't do that. So, my thought is, when I use TikTok, do you know what it allows my brain to not do? Process, because it's just like my brain can just like relax. So I'm like, is it helpful for us to just kind of be able to turn off the processing part, because it feels relaxing to me sometimes to like not
I
think
mean,
about stuff. Like I'm thinking all day, a lot more than
wanna
most people.
I wanna do more stuff, than when I'm on TikTok because I see stuff that I wanna do, and then I have ideas for my own content, and then I'm writing shit down for what
Well,
I could
that's
be doing, or I'm
helpful
saving TikToks to do
still.
them later, which I never do. It is in a way, but I don't actually get to, like it's not a break, and now since I've been off of TikTok for a little while, like, the algorithm's kinda shitty, and I just don't really like my algorithm in general right now, like, I have attracted and accumulated and curated a very nice circle and community of very nice people. Some of those people are a little bit soapboxy for my taste, and I just don't give a fuck at the end of the day. So I don't know how to get them off of my TikTok feed. Like I
Hold
can,
down on the
you know,
video and
mute
select
them.
not interested. Pops up a little menu.
Not interest. Okay. I'm going to try to do that because then
And
it's like
just
it
don't
serves me like
watch. Don't
2
watch,
types of
not even
content.
for half a second if you're not interested in it.
Yeah. I've been blocking people
That's
because I
fine
just don't wanna
too.
see it at all. I don't have the patience to do it. So I haven't really figured out the curation.
Blocking people is
I feel like
key to organization on
oh,
socials.
totally.
Block away.
I feel like my ADHD though, like how you see all the tiny little details, I feel like I'm missing everything that's super obvious to everybody else, and I'm only noticing the things that are not. And then I feel very disconnected because I don't understand the situation. I don't really know what's going on at any given time. I'm just
You
here
need
for
to
the
give
ride.
yourself
I
more
can fake
credit,
it
I
well enough,
think.
but I can fake it well enough. It works out. It's okay. I just like dissociated for a while and now I have like a real fucking job and real responsibilities. And I'm just like, okay, all right, I guess we could do this for a little bit.
Do you
Fuck
guys
it.
have any other tips on like home organization or online organization or mental organization?
Hold Dana, what?
Dana, how?
Verbal.
Um, yeah, I have 209. I got rid of them. That's what I was doing. um, on the on Google on my phone, I had 290 tabs open. I guess because when I click on it, like it doesn't show me tabs like on the Google one, not Google Chrome, but like literally the Google one. And so like I never see the previous tabs. So I literally just had to press
Got
like
it.
three dots to say to do like show tabs, and I was like, "Oh my fucking god, like how do I have this many tabs open? Like what the fuck?" And I think it's literally because I never realized I had other tabs. Like I
Your little
didn't
phone
realize it.
processor. It's like a little hamster on a wheel.
Yeah, my poor phone. Like
Fighting
no
for
wonder
its
it gets so
life.
hot. It's
Jill,
now
let us
like
know if it's
breathing a
less
sigh
hot.
of relief after I got rid of all of those. It's just like, I can breathe now.
I'm so sorry,
No, you're
Braylon.
fine.
Back to your question on other. I saw. I was like, absolutely not. We are not skipping over that.
Oh gosh.
That's crazy. I mean, I guess my advice is like try stuff. I tried like the TikTok thing of putting all of your condiments in your bottom drawers, and I kind of fell off the wagon there for a little bit, and then I finally sat down for literally 2.5 minutes, and I put them all back in the bottom drawers, and then I split them out by like hot sauces and other condiments, right? Like pickles and hot sauces, and then everything else goes in the other one. Pick a system, stick with it. If it's not working for you, pick a different system, stick with it for a little bit. Like there is something out there that works for you. Just gotta find it. And then you gotta fucking do it. Do it. You also have to do it. That's the hard
Yeah,
part.
I keep
For
seeing
me.
TikToks for the oh, it's like a game, but it's got all your tasks that you need to do and stuff. And then when you complete them, it's like, and I keep thinking that would be really cool, but then you have to put in all of your tasks. So am I gonna do that? Probably not.
I don't really have any other tips, honestly. I think we've covered everything. But I think the biggest takeaway for me is to ask for help and to just try stuff. So
That's good. I love that.
Definitely. My takeaways are probably ask for help and then remove my Doom sofa so I don't have it anymore.
Be banished.
Yep. Goodbye. So thank you guys so much for listening in. We hope you found some value. Join us on Discord to access resources mentioned in each episode and find your people. Follow us on social media and tune in to our next episode, which is episode 32, The Power of Gratitude and Positive Thinking. Does positive thinking actually work?
Bye.
bye.
Bye.